Welcome back everybody. Today we have a full face of cream products. I'll be showing you some of my favorite cream formulas and also some of my favorite techniques when working with cream products. Long story short, this is a powder-free zone. I am beyond thrilled to be working with By Terry in this video. It's one of my all-time favorite brands, and absolutely this is like one of the highlights of my whole YouTube experience. I feel really proud. I love this makeup look. I hope you do too. Yeah, let's do this. I'm playing with a new lighting setup in this video. I think it looks pretty cool, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below. So, I'm very committed to the theme of today's video. So instead of using like a typical liquid primer, we're going with a solid stick primer, and it's called Where is Pore? I will show you. Pore is right here and here and here and here and here and here and here. And anyway, it's a really good smoothing primer. Hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be like, hey, where is Pore? One of my favorite cream foundations is the Hourglass Vanish Stick. This stuff redefined my perception of cream foundations. So instead of being like sticky and waxy like we remember those old school stick foundations, this is buttery and creamy and it just melts straight into the skin. Yes, it's pricey, and yes, you go through the product quickly, but the formula is just exceptional. So I keep buying it. I'm using the shade Bisque down the central portions of the face, and actually this is one of the few foundations where I prefer a brush over a beauty blender. Brush here is best. There are cream bronzer formulas that I enjoy, but my favorite way personally to cream bronze is to use a darker and warmer foundation because it meshes so seamlessly with that existing foundation. There's no like separating or lines of demarcation, and it doesn't shift the coverage underneath, because it is coverage. I have this strange quirk. Some of you must feel the same way. I don't like getting makeup in my hairline. It makes me cringe. But when we're talking about cream bronzing, it looks so much more natural and professional if you take an extra moment to really buff into the hairline so that it's perfectly blended. A cream concealer formula that I really enjoy is the By Terry Styler Expert Click Stick Concealer. Like the previous Hourglass foundation, this concealer is like soft and buttery and creamy and really melts into the skin. It's one of those products actually that always finds its way back into my handbag because it's super versatile. So it sits really beautifully under the eyes, but it's also great for concealing blemishes. I'll use it around the nose to brighten, and it's especially good actually for touch-ups throughout the day. So where my glasses tend to shift my foundation, I can just dab a little bit of concealer on, blend it out with my fingers, done. The coverage is definitely more on the medium full coverage side, and the finish I would describe as a soft matte. So I find it lasts all day, but it's not one of those concealer formulas that sets 100% bulletproof, and that's what I like about this concealer. It's more of like a flexible formula that really moves with your skin, so it never looks cakey or dry and it doesn't crack throughout the day. Hashtag dry skin problems. For this look, I'm using the shade 2 to brighten up the under eye area and then pressing the concealer into the skin using fingers. I think that fingers are perhaps the most underrated tool, especially when it comes to cream products. The brilliant and talented Ray Morris recently released this product. Is very interesting. It's a mattifying compact, but it's not a powder. So it kind of reminds me of a solid primer, like a dense silicone, but you apply it with a brush like you would a powder. I think this is a really cool concept. I don't think it entirely replaces setting powder because it doesn't set the base, so to speak. It just mattifies it visually. Let's get a close-up of that concealer. I am pretty darn delighted with that entire base makeup. I would happily wear it every day. On to cream eyeshadow. So here are just a few of my favorite cream eyeshadow formulas. We could talk about them all, but we would be here all day. I know that there are some that would argue that the ColourPop Super Shock shadows aren't cream shadows. And while yes, they do market them as a hybrid formula, powder cream hybrid, this product sets on me. It has a setting action, so I'm gonna classify it as a cream for the purpose of this video. When I first purchased this shade, Desert, I was like, what a boring color. What am I gonna do with this? Wah, wah, wah. And it turns out it's glorious and everything that I need in my life. It's like got a warm, slightly luminous finish, perfect for a one and done eye look. Something like MAC Groundwork would also be perfect for this. Another favorite cream shadow formula is the By Terry Ombre Black Star. I've legit been raving about this product since before I even started YouTube. Especially the shades Bronze Moon and Misty Rock. Those two are must. To me, they're just the epitome of grown-up sparkle. Here I'm using Bronze Moon on the outer third of the eye. It is as soft as butter as you scribble on the eyelid, and then you have a little bit of time to blend edges, and then it does set really well, and it lasts all day. Occasionally someone will say to me, are those your actual real eyelashes? Ha 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 ha, no. They're definitely lash extensions. I go to Amy Jean, she's the best in the biz. But if you want a similar effect to what I've got going on here, then plonk on a bunch of individuals. 'Tis the season for a little bit of sparkle, so I'm finishing this eye with some gold pencil on the waterline and also tracing around the tear duct because small slivers of highlight are my thing. So let's whiz through the brows. I want a soft, fluffy, brushed up model brow. Deja vu, I am eternally seeking that Vogue brow. So I'm using a brow pen to create some fake hairs where my brows refuse to grow, and then brushing the hairs upwards with some soap, aka super glue for the brows. On to cream highlights. Again, here are just a few of my favorites. Aside from the Marc Jacobs Glow Stick and I think the MAC Cream Color bases, all of these highlights are what I would describe as cream to powder. So they've got that velvety texture that is not at all sticky and it blends really seamlessly. It's just easy to use. Benefit, what's up? This is an oldie but a goodie. It's not excessively shimmery, but it has a nice buildable shine, and that velvety texture means that my long mane is not forever sticking to my face like a magnet. On to cream blushes. So here are a few of my favorites. The Tom Ford blush is more of an emollient glossy formula, right? There's a time and a place for that. And the rest of the blushes are your velvety dimethicone formulas. I think we are sensing a theme here. Today I'm going for the Too Faced Peach My Cheeks. Love this stuff. So if you have considerable surface redness in your complexion like I do, then you might want to mix your cream blush with a dot of foundation. Even if you shift that foundation underneath, that natural rosiness isn't going to peek through because essentially your blush has coverage. And this is a technique that I use for all cream products. So highlight, bronzer, blush, everything. Lip-wise, absolutely everything will go with this look. Red, vampy, nude, whatever you're feeling on the day. But I'm going to take this opportunity to test the new Pat McGrath lip products that I purchased on her Black Friday sale. I'm pretty sure I only bought like 2 discounted items and everything else in my haul was full price because that's how they get ya. I see what you did there, Pat, but I'm not mad because this lip combo is everything. Amazing, love it, totally my jam. A finishing touch, some more highlight slivers on the eyelid, just under the arch of the brow, around the tear duct. You know, it's in the little details. So my mother came to visit me as I was finishing off this look and she exclaimed, "Oh wow, you look so naturally pretty." And then I showed her all of the makeup items on my desk and the brushes and we laughed and we laughed. It was a very funny joke. Also, you're gonna see a lot of cheesy grins from me. I just got my teeth professionally cleaned and whitened at the Dental Lounge. If you're in Sydney, they're awesome. I feel like $1,000,000. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you enjoy what I do. Also hit the notification bell, even though it only works sometimes. Also, if you want to check out my Instagram, I do tons of giveaways on there at Creamer McKimmy. Come say hello. I hope you are having a wonderful day, whatever it is that you're up to, and I shall speak to you all very soon. Bye! Bye-bye!